fucked up.
That's crazy.
I've worked on.
That's fucking.
And now that we're live, I won't go into any more of the
no detail.
Nope. I wish you would have started that story about 5-10 minutes ago. But
I totally forgot about it. I meant to look it up today to see what the updates were.
How you forget?
Well, people, we're back. And before we get into anything, let us just show you what we're discussing tonight. We'll be right back.
Welcome back.
What the fuck?
Okay.
Well, for one, it shows Chris picking some hair off his tongue. And you just chill there, just like does one of those fucking warp out, just disappears. So like, okay,
that was interesting.
That was interesting. I don't know what the fuck happened. Fuck it.
Oh well.
He's doing Pitch Perfect and the Lighthouse people.
That's weird.
The Lake House. The
Lake House, Lighthouse. Fucking. Let's just get right into the Lake House. Let's just get this one the fuck over with.
I haven't even thought about a rating, actually.
I have a rating. So ratings, no
okay.
No reasons, right?
Okay, just straight up number. Because I've got some fun stuff to say.
-1.
Wow.
Oh, I'll give it a 2.
Oh.
A 2. Because what? Blood Lake for me was like a 0, so.
See.
I was gonna say this is like 3.
2.
Okay. Let me pull up my rating wheel.
It was fucking boring.
It really was.
Fuck, I got shit to say too.
I dozed off for a couple minutes and had to wake myself up. Like shit. I was so fucking bored watching this movie.
No, it was fucking. It was boring.
Oh, this movie was boring as shit.
Oh my god.
Oh god.
And for one, as soon as I found out
to not be.
Yeah, as soon as I found out about this fucking mailbox, it's time traveling here, 2 years. I'm like, first question, yo, give me the numbers for this date. I'm getting fucking rich, man. Lotto numbers, please.
I know, really.
Oh my god.
That didn't happen once, and that's the one thing I've always said I'd do if I could see the future is give the information back to myself or something.
Yeah. You think
play these numbers
about the fucking thing out and build something so he can get in it.
invest in these companies.
Yeah, right.
Like
shove his arm in the mailbox.
What's Amazon?
So you see my arm?
Okay.
Yeah.
So this movie, and I messaged this, and I'm very proud of this joke that I thought of. This movie should have been 15 minutes long, and then shortly after that, what you don't know is Keanu. But what you don't know, but you really do, is Keanu Reeves getting hit by the bus. You make this movie 15 minutes long, you call it Speed 2, Revenge of the Bus, and you have yourself a much better movie.
That's a good joke. That's a good
wow.
And a movie that would have done better than the real Speed 2 movie that came out.
Dude, soon as I seen someone get hit by the bus and ran,
you knew it was Keanu Reeves.
It was the same fucking jacket. He wore that same jacket through the whole movie.
Yeah.
Then at first I was like, okay, but I was like, okay, that's him. He dies. Then it was going on a little bit. I was like, they're not going to have this movie end like that. I was like, she saves him somehow. I didn't know how she was going to do it, but at the end, when when she finds out he's dead, when she's looking at to build a house, then she had the idea. She ran to the fucking whatever. I was like, that's what they're doing.
Like I knew as soon as the guy got hit by the bus right there in the beginning, that's Keanu Reeves. Because they didn't show his face. They didn't linger on it.
And the fucking dog is like a spiritual guide.
You know what? No one fucking questioned. Like, he suggested they had the same dog. They did not question it. Like, how could that have happened?
Exactly. This dog is like fucking time warping. You know, like the dog started with him? Then it went to her. Or is it the opposite? No, it was her.
No, the dog started with him.
Yeah, so it started with him. Then I'm like, what the fuck? Then the dog runs off, guides him to her house.
Dude, you have any idea how long of a fucking way that was for that dog to randomly bark and run?
That he never been there before? So I'm like, in my head, I was like, is this fucking a spirit Cupid in the form of dog or some fate, like the dog is fate or something, like changing time. I'm like, what's this fucking dog?
Okay, so I gave it a 2 because I like Keanu Reeves. Sandra Bullock's fine.
Yeah.
Honestly, romantic comedy wise, I can understand. Sounds like an interesting idea to try to change up for the movie. Maybe if it's done right, this movie doesn't do it right at all. Like they make a big focus on time, and then they basically ignore the entire concept of time. How is time only fucking moving for him? But like she's still in the same year. Like they keep talking about him getting to what 2006.
Yep.
Yeah.
Where she is. They never talk about them. It doesn't make any fucking sense. How does he get 2 years forward and she's still
in 2006?
Yeah,
that current day? It doesn't make fucking sense.
They don't. This movie was so fucking weird.
I
So
fucking
bad.
couldn't stand it. I couldn't fucking stand it. As soon as I put the shit on, I'm just like, oh fuck. And it was just so. I know it was an hour and a half, but that shit felt like 3 hours to me. I was like, this is so fucking long. The Green Mile felt like an hour and a half. That movie was excellent. This bullshit, it felt like
It did seem long to me. It was just really boring. Like I'm just watching it. I'm like,
mother's in the house. Hello, mom.
Hey.
What's funny is I found that John Cusack was actually the first choice for Keanu Reeves's character, and he turned it down, which was a brilliant idea.
yeah, good idea. But I can see him in it better than Keanu Reeves, though.
I don't know,
like
man.
his type of movie. John Cusack does a lot of these type of fucking romance movies, I think.
Well,
I don't know so much romance, but some, yeah, definitely some. A lot.
And there's like I didn't laugh at all in this. Was this a romance comedy or just a romance movie?
I think it was just there was no comedy.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I didn't laugh at all
romance
in this.
drama.
It was like, oh my god, they wasted the time traveling shit on this. A fucking mailbox, man.
I did like the Lake
and
House.
Of course, he's in another time traveling movie.
Yeah,
Fucking, he's like, I did Bill and Ted. I can do this. Instead of a phone booth, we'll do a mailbox.
Both movies sucked.
Yeah, Bill and Ted it's iconic.
I hated it.
It was
You
a
would have
cool
liked
looking.
it better if you watched it back a long time ago.
Maybe.
It was the thing at the time.
I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
I didn't like it.
It was a cool looking lake house. I'll give you that.
Yeah.
That'd be a neat weekend place to go.
No privacy though. That's
If
all.
it, yeah,
glass,
but
man.
did you notice there was no other houses there around
That's
at
true.
all
That's
anywhere?
true. But the mailman comes, your butt ass naked, walking through the house.
Hey man, you see what you see.
If you live in a glass house, you'd be irresponsible not to be walking around butt ass naked. All
Actually,
know,
no,
really.
that's false. The mailbox was in front, way down the path.
You're right.
I had
It
that
wasn't
little
that
walkway in there, but
Yeah.
you're still close enough to see if all the windows are open and you're walking
Yeah,
across.
that's true. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. I've been naked as shit walking around the house, butt ass naked.
Now, I forgot to look up. His brother looked familiar. I don't know what movie I seen him in.
He looked super familiar. I don't remember. I don't know what his name was.
Yeah, me either. I forgot to look. I was so bored. I didn't want to go look up fucking information for this movie. I was like,
Yeah,
I've
dude.
seen enough.
Like they kept. I don't know, man. Like that was the biggest annoyance for me. It's not even the boredom. It's the fact that they kept like making time references, but like they just completely disregarded the concept of time altogether. It doesn't fucking make sense the way they wrote this movie.
This is basically you got mail. It's letters instead of the fucking internet thing. That was what they're writing back and forth. Then he finds out it's the guy who's buying this her bookstore.
And what's
Tom Hanks.
more disappointing is both of them can act their asses off, and they just got fucking horrible, like a horrible script, a horrible role. This is just
No joke, man. Literally, like this came out after Speed, so I'm sitting there thinking in the opening credits, I'm like, there needs to be a bus in this movie somewhere. And lo and behold, 9.5 minutes in.
There's the bus. Oh my god.
This is probably the worst romantic movie I've ever seen.
Some of the cuts to transition scenes were just super jarring to just like fade out on something that just happened or something that didn't happen. You're like, okay, we're here now.
Yeah, I know.
They did. I could tell, at least cinematography wise, you could tell when they switched like timelines. Keanu Reeves' timeline kind of grayed a little bit.
I see what you're saying. Yeah.
So you can they tried to make it. There were scenes like where his brother comes out of the building there after his father's being a dick to him. In like 2006 or something like that, he walks out the door. You can see that it kind of grays a little bit, and it's 2004, and he's talking to Keanu, who's standing right there. But they didn't even do a real great job of that.
Yeah.
They didn't do a real good job of anything, if you ask me.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I didn't like anything except for the actors. Like Sandra Bullock, good actress. Keanu Reeves, good.
He's awesome. He's cool.
I don't know, man. Other than that, this movie was like, I can easily forget this movie.
There will be a day where I forget that I even watched this. Yes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I fucked up the titles every single fucking time I discussed this. Every time I brought the movie
The Lighthouse like 1,000 times.
The Lighthouse. Just Lake House. Not even The Lake House. Just Lake House. Fucking House Up the Street. I just fucking... This movie was so bad I can't even remember the title. And it's right in front of
who put this one on the list?
My wife.
She loves this movie?
She does.
Really? Did you ask why?
No.
I need some info.
I guess.
To be honest, I wasn't 100% sure she was going to save him, or that's how that was going to end.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like, I knew he died, but then I was thinking, I was like it took me like another 20 minutes in. I started thinking about it. I was like, they're not going to have this end where she finds out he's dead and it's over. I was like, somehow they're going to make her save him somehow.
Well, I thought like halfway through the movie, I thought maybe that opening scene, she knew it just had to happen that way. And I wanted to go back and watch that opening scene where she's sitting there and he gets hit with the bus talking to her mom. I'm like, because I wasn't really fully paying attention to like her actual demeanor just at the time.
And the thing is, when she went to save the dude, unless he got hit head on, like right in the face and smashed his face open. But when she was trying to give him out to save him, she didn't recognize him, that she kissed him on her birthday 2 years before that.
Yeah, I know. That doesn't make sense either.
Yeah, I'm like, what the fuck, man?
Yep.
Because you think you run and you'll see somebody. You go, oh my God, I know this guy.
It's not like his appearance changed. He looked exactly the same.
Exactly. Let's go, Sean. It's first time.
What's up, man? Thanks for tuning in.
Hey, man. Thank you.
First timer.
Oh,
welcome.
We stole his cherry.
Yep.
What you drinking tonight? What you got in your cup?
That's a great question.
A little cherry nipping.
Oh, me?
No, our new friend.
Yeah, we didn't talk about either of us either.
Yeah.
Mom, what are you drinking? I'll go. Right here is some Bacardi, which is Puerto Rican rum, raspberry Bacardi mixed with strawberry Skittles mix and ginger ale. Delicious.
That sounds way too sweet.
So good.
Like, I used to drink that shit, but I don't know if I can handle that anymore.
It's it sounds like I can hear your teeth rotting.
I got eggnog with peanut butter whiskey in it.
Eggnog and peanut butter whiskey. Okay.
Beer and Crown Royal. Nice.
There you go.
Nice.
I'm just doing some Oktoberfest.
Puerto Rican, Chris?
You got some more.
I got the Truly in the bottle.
Okay. Well,
it's October, so I drink it until I'm sick of it or it disappears.
That's right.
To hold me over till next year.
Cheers.
Mine's almost done, but cheers.
Cheers. There you go.
And if my mom's drinking, it's either wine or vodka.
James, she's our mom. She's a popcorn Pints pie.
I know that because I supplied her with wine a little bit ago, like 2 weeks ago or something.
I thought you were saying
because that's the whole reason. That's how James got conceived.
Yeah. Actually, I don't know. I don't ask those questions.
I
don't want to know.
I can tell you what happened, James. It was wine and and Marvin Gaye.
I was a big baby. It was 3 storks dropping me off at the stairs.
Mom, what night was James conceived? Can you tell us, please?
I was heavy, man. They had to carry me.
He wants to know the story too.
No, don't do that.
Oh man,
you think she would do that to you?
You'll lose viewers, man.
No,
people go fucking blind and shit.
This movie was bad, or in the boring sense, but it's definitely not the worst we've seen.
No, that is true.
No, it had
Elvis
potential.
and Scotch.
Had great actors and actresses.
Nice.
Had a
That's
good
how you were
premise.
conceived, Sean.
Yeah, I guess so. His family. I guess his family told him.
Listen, I don't even think the initial concept is that bad. If you're trying to make a romantic movie, it was just done terribly.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I agree. It was bad.
And
Like
My girlfriend was like, she was falling asleep. I was like, Danae, how bad is this? And I was like, it's a bag of shit, isn't it? She goes, mm-hmm.
See, the thing is, they should have made this a rom-com.
45 minutes in.
They should have put comedy in this at least or something. Tried to spice it up a little bit. It was just too drawn out. Just supposed to be a love story, and it was boring. Oh, there you go. She's drinking coffee. She's not drinking tonight yet.
Nice.
Nothing wrong with that.
Unless she's drinking that alcohol coffee, James. You don't
And
know.
a cupcake. I like it.
Last time,
yeah.
was
It
last
was
time
my
she
sister's
drank.
birthday Monday, so there was cupcakes. There's a chocolate cupcake with pistachio frosting.
Last time she drank, James happened.
Wait. James knows how much I love when his wife makes pistachio anything involved with cupcakes.
Really?
He does this to me all the time. Yeah.
She told me to tell you. Like, she's like, here, you want a cupcake to eat on it when you guys get on camera?
James, I
was
have
like,
an
"Nah, I won't
idea
do
to
that
talk
to
about. I have an idea to talk about after this.
Okay. Oh, boy.
Pistachio cupcakes with the frosting. Oh, so fucking good, though.
I just got done having some baked chicken, so I'm going to have to excuse myself for 1 second because I'm going to see if there's any more left.
Wow. Guess get a second dinner.
Mm-hmm.
Thought he was going to say the grease is kicking in.
Yeah, no, I thought you were going to do that.
I can't say much else about this movie. It just,
No, it is.
I honestly don't
like I
think.
said, the only thing is that really confused me was the fucking dog.
The sheer fact.
I enjoyed the whole premise of it, like the back and forth. Like even if you don't kind of get that she's just talking to the past him and they were meant to be blah blah blah, meant to whatever. I know it's hard to wrap your hand around. I don't even know what the fuck I'm talking about, but it was there. It was watchable. It wasn't the greatest. It could have been fucking 10 times better than it should have been. That's it. It's a fucking 2 to 3 on anybody's scale. I'm sorry.
I agree.
Agreed, but like the whole dog thing, there was barely any mention of it. In one of Keanu Reeves's letters back to Sandra Bullock, he's like, "I think we have the same dog."
And it's a female dog, and she called it Jack.
Yeah, she said that she had named it Jack, so he started calling it Jack.
Yeah, he said Jack, and it popped up. It'll sleep. That's how my dog sleeps, by the way.
But legit, they did not.
Back.
There was no question as to how they could have ended up having the same dog.
No. Like, why didn't the dog? So, wait, he was the one in the past?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, wait a minute.
And
how the fuck he had the dog? And she's in the future.
Now she has the dog in the future. Like, what the fuck happened? How do you not question that?
Yeah.
He gave her husband the dog at one point, though. And said give it to her or something.
Oh, you're right. He gave her the keys. He gave the keys to the lake house. Did he leave the dog too?
Yeah.
The dog went running, and he kind of just let the dog go. And then
That's right. Okay.
When he went to give that Morgan guy the keys, the dog was just there.
You know what the dirty shit that Morgan did? He probably didn't say Alex gave it. He probably went up to her and goes,
"Oh yeah,
to this lake house and this dog."
Absolutely.
He was playing those fucking cards, man. He's getting those points, the brownie points.
Hey, man, you gotta do what you gotta do. Especially when someone else is creeping on your turf.
So I really thought it was going to be the opposite at the party. I thought because the Sandra Bullock's boyfriend at the time noticed that one girl's boots and she smiled. I thought they were going to walk in him cheating on her.
Ah.
But it was the other way around. They started dancing on the porch.
Yeah.
Because the movie is about them first meeting and falling in love. Like they crossed paths at one point.
Yeah.
So even though that was by the future, by the letters, he didn't know about that until the guy was like, "Oh, it's her birthday. Her name's Kate," and he was like, "She's a doctor." He's like, "What time is that party?"
Yep.
He got this. So this whole time thing, so fucking stupid.
It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't.
The movie was just fucking.
So he's interacting with the past version of her or something
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah.
Even though you make it seem like he's talking to the future version, it doesn't fucking make sense. It hurts my head, and I don't like it.
Yeah, it was dumb,
Hurt my feelings.
dumb. And it's sad, man, because like I said, it's one of those movies, man. It's like I can't even pick out shit like that stands out really. Except for the stupid time thing in the dog.
And Sandra Bullock, but she looks good. We all know that.
That's true.
Yeah, she's a good actress.
Oh, hi guys.
That too.
Yeah.
Of course, she's a really good actress.
But this motherfucker comes flying in like he's Fabio, laying on his side. He's like,
gorgeous, by the way.
Hey, ladies.
I got nothing else to say, man. I stick with my 2 on this one.
I'm sticking with
-1.
2. I almost want to put it to a -2, but I won't do that. Chris, you're sticking with your 3?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yep.
Oh.
I was proud of myself. I didn't shut it off though. If it wasn't for the podcast, that shit would have been.
Hey, at least it was short, man. An hour and a half.
Yeah,
it's probably one of the shorter movies we've watched.
That's true. If that shit was like a fucking 2.5 hour movie, man, it would have been torture.
It would have been stressful. It was damn near stressful just watching it. Fucking by
I don't fall asleep during movies, but I would have had to pause it like 15 times. Take breaks.
I dozed off a few times. I'm not even gonna lie. I dozed off and fucking wake back up like, oh shit, I got.
Yeah, that's why I asked you. I was like, do you fall asleep at the end? Because you're like that thing in the chat. I was like, what? I was like, no. I was like,
OG Wheel or Wheel of Hate?
Oh shit! Finally. No, stop.
It's been a long time.
Deadpool. I'm on Deadpool.
Yes, Deadpool. Come on, Deadpool.
There we go. OG. Deadpool and Street Fighter. Deadpool and Mortal Kombat.
Mortal Kombat's on there. Fighter. The original, 95.
Where's 95 or 96? The other day.
I got to hit the restroom once we figure out what these movies are before we really get into it.
It's definitely 95.
Yeah, that's 95.
There's more movies left on here than I thought.
There's a lot. You hit this wheel in a long fucking time. Remember, this movie had 40, or this wheel had 40 movies on it to begin with.
That's true.
That wheel's huge.
I forgot the majority of the shit on here, though.
You, me, and both. The Last Drag. Oh, so close. I forgot that was on here. Oh, shit. Oh, no. Weird Science or E.T.
What is it?
It's going to be E.T.
E.T.
Hell yeah.
Oh.
I ain't even mad at it. I haven't seen it probably in 8-10 years, maybe 12 years.
I actually put this movie. I've always enjoyed this movie a lot. I haven't seen it in a while though.
I don't know the last time I watched E.T. Wow.
Yeah,
I'm sure the wife had it on within the past couple of years. I probably sat and watched it with her as in the middle of it.
Yeah, it's one of those iconic Spielberg movies.
Oh yeah.
What else? Come on, Daddy needs a new pair of shoes. You guys would be proud of all the movies I watched the past couple days.
The One?
The One. Oh, I put that Jet Li.
Oh, okay. That's what that is.
Cool.
All right. Weird combination.
The One.
All right. I got to take a quick little bathroom break. I'll be right back.
Yep. So what were the movies? Or Chris, can you message me those movies?
The One and
some of my fingers are not on the chicken.
Hold on, I'll do it.
I don't know what that means. I'm scared to ask.
Oh, you know.
E.T. and
okay.
Thank you, James.
Yes, James.
Bro.
James is a lifesaver.
Clutch.
Mm-hmm. He's a Caucasian hero.
This chicken is giving me life, though, bruh.
So Perfect Pitch, guys.
What was that movie? The boxing movie?
Again, Pitch Perfect.
The Great White Dope or Hope or Great White, was it? The comedy?
I forgot.
You know what I'm talking about, right?
I think so. Pitch Perfect. Pitch Perfect. Pitch Perfect. Not Perfect Pitch. Pitch Perfect.
Yeah, it's Pitch Perfect. Don't switch the words, yeah.
I did that. Yeah.
All the time.
So, let's go with early ratings for Pitch Perfect.
No, we gotta wait for
Chris. Oh, that's right.
Oh, he changed his name to Bumper.
Let me tell you,
Workaholics do it, man.
yeah.
Yeah, let's wait for him to come back. It's because he's in there bumping his hands off his penis, beating his meat. He'll probably come back smiling, happy, in a good mood.
Hope so.
Yeah.
Damn, I'm
I'm back. Or I'm back, fellas. That's making me want some fucking eggnog. I don't have any.
I wish I could taste it.
Oh, I thought you were going to say it's making you want to go beat off. I'm like, oh my God.
No.
James
like that color looks familiar.
As I'm saying all this, James is taking a drink because he's getting hot and bothered.
Yeah. That's why I said, in the beginning, I was like, I'm drinking horse cum.
Yeah, it's sick more than twice. It's playing with it.
That's right.
I'm glad you feel better.
You drain it?
Gotta release some stress.
Don't fall asleep on us.
I had to give him one of these guys too. Sorry.
So, early ratings. Latino Heat, you can go first. Early rating, no reason, just a rating.
7.5.
Okay, your brother can go right after you.
8.
Oh,
I'm with Chris. The Caucasity one, 8.
I'm all by myself. I'm gonna give it a 5. It was okay. It was way better than the first movie, but it was all right. It had nothing made me laugh. Couple
What?
Huh?
chuckles here and there, but nothing really made me laugh.
What about the Fat Amy burrito scene?
I chuckled. Like nothing really made me like, oh shit, like really start fucking laughing. The music helped a lot though.
Yeah.
Listen, I like acapella, especially when it's done well. It kind of just blows my mind. I'm always impressed by it.
Oh, hell.
Plus, I was into the tunes, so that helps me. But I thought this movie was fucking hysterical. Like, this was so much more joke-packed than I rememred.
Yeah.
Yep. I've never seen it.
Came out of Fat Amy's mouth was a joke.
Yeah, it was.
Like vertical cardio.
Man.
Shit, man.
Like, I texted you guys 13 minutes into the movie. There's basically a rape and Jew joke.
Yeah.
And they're done well enough that they just kind of fit.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
You think they could make another one right now these days?
Well, you know what? Like, I always say nothing's off limits when it comes to comedy, but you got to do it right. Like, nobody complains when the joke is good.
Well, the thing is, I think everybody's afraid now. I don't know if they will do another one because they went like almost everywhere in this.
Like,
but see, and that really quick to me, when it comes to jokes, comedy, whether it's stand-up or movies, when it comes to everybody getting those jokes, to me, that's equality. That's getting equal. Like, I want to be treated like everybody else. Okay, we're going to get these jokes. Because we've been doing it to everybody else for all these years.
Oh, I agree. But the only reason I question that because Dave Chappelle's stand-up that just dropped.
People we're still talking about this?
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah,
I didn't watch it.
I didn't watch it yet either, but people were like, it's just jokes, and people are
it didn't just drop. It dropped like 6 months ago, a year ago. The guy's been paid already.
No, there's a new one.
It
He
just
dropped it like this week.
Oh.
It just dropped.
It's called The Closer or something, I think. I forgot what it's called.
No, that was it. Yeah, I haven't watched it.
No, I didn't watch it yet.
I'm gonna.
But they're all on his ass, man. They don't realize. He says it in the stand-up. I'm a comedian. And they don't care. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. Like, these days, people are afraid to push shit.
I didn't watch it yet, but I'm not. If I'm not mistaken, I believe it was a part before he was saying some whatever joke he said. He was like, he said people are only going to hear parts of this joke or whatever. Basically, like, they're not going to listen to it. They're not going to listen to the whole stand up. They're going to hear bits and pieces and get outraged, but not listen to the context of it. And that's exactly what's happening.
Yeah. Well, with this, because they have everything. They like it's tastefulness though. They made a joke about like the one girl's lesbian. They're like they made a bet. It's like, 1 out of 10 is a lesbian, and there's 10 of us, and I got my money on. And they're like pointing.
They show her putting her arm around another one and like putting her hand on her.
Oh, the sex addict one. That's another thing. They made fun of the sex addict joke. She was like all about. She named her pussy. What was it? It's a man.
It's a man. He likes to hunt.
He likes to hunt.
You named it after. No, but like even from like almost right off the bat, like Anna Kendrick goes to college and they gave her. And the person there, Greaser, is like, here's your rape whistle. Only blow it if it's actually happening or something like that.
Yeah.
They make a rape whistle. Like in the fight scene, someone's blowing their rape whistle. Like,
R. Kelly.
And then they walk up to, she goes up to what she thinks is a table for DJs at like that college fair. She's like, oh no, deaf Jews. And like there's another Jew joke later on, but like it works. Like it's ridiculous, but it just kind of works in the context.
A little bit of everything. There's a little bit of fat shaming for herself. She
calls herself absolutely.
Fat. She even tells you why.
Yeah.
She says, so you bitches don't talk behind my back. So she basically says, I call myself it.
No, but that's brilliant though. Like that was brilliant writing.
Yeah. So a little bit of everything.
I love the announcers, Elizabeth Banks and the other guy. Yeah. They are just so happily making jokes about each other and the people as they're like judging these contests. I'm cracking up listening to them.
They're in every movie too. I think there's 3 or 4.
There's 3 of them. I know I've seen the first 2. I don't think I ever saw the third.
I've seen the
I'm
third.
excited.
A little, but not, part 3 is a little weird. It's more of like a backstory of Fat Amy a little bit.
I want to go and watch the sequel. I wanted to watch the sequel after watching this. That's how much I actually enjoyed it.
Literally, I thought about watching them all right after. If I wasn't already watching all of the Friday the 13th series, I would have.
The opening vomit scene I had completely forgotten about, and I cracked the hell up when she just started projectile vomiting.
It was like the Exorcist shit.
It was.
Good point.
Then she did it out later on in the movie. She's like, I'm not holding it this time. She's like, just spraying everywhere. It was like a giant ass puddle. Then
what about
Jake was doing the fucking angel in it?
Oh, that was so gross. But she was one of my favorite characters just because of the crazy shit she was whispering.
Yeah. If you pay attention to shit she says,
She's I don't even remember everything she whispered. I wrote down a couple quotes.
I know on the bus she said, I like burning
I set fires to feel joy.
Yeah, that's it.
There was one part where she said, I ate my twin in the womb.
I heard that one too. What? Wait, wow.
So stupid.
What about, like at that college fair where they're trying to recruit new people into the Bart and Bella's there, they ask the one girl if she's going to audition this year. And she says something about like baloney nipples or something like that.
Oh,
and she stands there like this, and you could just see these giant under her shirt. The color.
I got baloney nipples.
Like
was this shit.
This was I forget. I assume this movie was rated R. Was this movie rated R? Because it kind of almost crossed that line.
I don't know.
It's PG-13.
It's a PG-13. They kind of got away with some stuff. I feel like.
Did they drop F-bombs? I can't remember.
No F-bombs.
And that's probably why it's PG-13.
But like they could have easily made this R.
PG-13, yeah, 2012.
Yep.
I enjoyed the guest spot by McLovin. There was a guest spot by Donald Faison from Scrubs.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
At the end there.
Yo, that didn't make you laugh. That one dude was like into it. He's like,
hit me, come on, hit me.
Oh God, that would in the fight.
Yeah.
He's like, I want to feel something.
That feels good. Come on, kick me in the balls.
Then they talked about
his wife sucks so much he wants to feel something. It's like, kick me in the balls.
And then they're going to shove the trophy. He thinks they're going to shove the trophy up his ass, and I forgot what he says at that point. He's like, "Oh, what a finisher! Way to finish, or something like that." Or I don't know.
Yeah, that was great.
Yeah,
like I have no regrets about ever not going through an initiation for something. That's for sure. Just watching in college. I do not regret not being initiated into something.
Fucking Amy had a line that she was like, I wrestled with dingbats and
dingoes and alligators or something.
Oh yeah.
Like at the same time, and she was like flabbergasted. I fucking love that. She's like, I don't know what to do here. I've never seen this. Like,
but like that burrito scene was fucking hilarious too. When she gets hit with the burrito, she's like, "Oh, I've been shot."
I think the parts where she has something near the ear, she's like, "Leave it.
It's fuel for my hate."
Yeah.
And then like
was like great in this.
And then the bus breaks down. She's like, "I may have or may not have, after getting hit with the burrito, put gas in the bus."
Yeah.
I think, if I'm not mistaken, I think they filmed that scene like 5 times, tossing the burrito, and the guy from Workaholics, Adam Devine, who throws it, hit a cameraman in like one of those takes.
Nice.
instead of Fat Amy.
That's awesome.
That is hard to do. You gotta time it right. If you're
I wouldn't surprise me if I didn't pay enough
Yeah.
attention to the way they cut the scene. It wouldn't surprise me if someone was standing to the side of her and threw it at her.
Yeah, probably. Be easier and safer.
Yeah.
Wow, man.
But the scene when they're in the pool and they're having the fucking sing off or whatever, when she goes into No Diggity, like I gotta chill, bro.
That was good, man. I love great acapella.
Yes,
I love great. They threw some Nelly in there, which Aaron, I don't know if you picked up on. It was Just a Dream, though. That was one of his newer songs a couple of years ago.
Oh, I don't know that one.
Yeah. The scene where like they go to that like initial party in like that little stadium, outside stadium area, that drinking party there. There's a scene where Fat Amy is sitting with I don't know if it's Brittany Snow, like the redheaded girl or the blonde-headed girl who leads the. I don't.
Oh, it was the
remember.
blonde, the leader.
Was it the blonde? And they're having a little talk back and forth.
I think that's Brittany Snow.
Brittany Snow was the redhead. The
Oh,
redhead.
is it? Okay, hold on. Oh, no.
So maybe So I think that was her. But Brittany Snow and Rebel Wilson, they improvised most of their lines.
Anna Camp.
Was that Anna Camp? I don't know. There's a scene where Brittany Snow and Rebel Wilson like improvised most of their lines together, and they'd go on like 20-minute tangents. So I wouldn't surprise me if a lot of her lines were like improvised.
That's awesome.
I can see that.
Just saying crazy shit.
Yeah, she says random shit. Like fucked up shit. That's why I'm saying like she is like one of the best characters in this. Like her comedy part.
They did cut out a much more intentional nod to a one night stand with Fat Amy and Bumper.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
I think I think that gets focused on in the sequel. Those two sneaking around behind each other's backs, everyone else's back, if I remember correctly. But they have that one comment after the bus breaks down, like, "How do you have Bumper's number?"
Yeah.
So apparently there was they filmed some like one night stand stuff or something like that prior to that. And that got cut.
And I think he still treats her that way. And shit. It was a fucking band rival thing. It's like, the fucking you're against each other and they fuck with each other. So yeah,
it's fun, man.
Fucking crazy.
And Elizabeth Banks, she plays the one announcer that was actually written for Kristen Wiig, from what I was reading. But she couldn't do it because of the scheduling conflict, so Elizabeth Banks stepped in. I love Elizabeth Banks. I've loved her a long time. She's great.
Let's see.
I don't know, man. This movie, I so many more jokes than I remembered. Like I can't even go into all the jokes. Like
a lot.
I like to write down some of my favorite jokes as I'm watching the movie for this. I'm like, I'm not going to bother writing all of this.
There was way too many. Because like I said, anything that Fat Amy said was something.
Oh, everything she said was insane. What about when they're calling to kind of get the band back together after they think they're out of it? She's in the pool with like the 4 or 5 male models and stuff like that, just being fed.
Yeah.
Like,
so here's the funny part.
She's tired of all her boyfriends.
So here's the funny part. If you watch part 3, that part it gets explained.
Oh, okay.
Like I said, it goes into a little bit more story of Fat Amy.
See, it makes me want to watch them.
Watch them, man. Like I said, it's like it's one of those movies. Like I'm not gonna like, oh, I want to watch this. My wife loves this, and I've seen it. I think before I met her, the first one, way before I met her, and I was like, this is not bad. I was like, it's funny. I was like, the songs are cool, the mashups and shit. I was like, okay, but it's not the type of movie I hunt for. But I don't mind watching it if it's on.
If I came across this on like Comedy Central or something, I would leave it on for a while and just kind of catch some stuff.
Like my wife will watch it, and I'll sit there. I won't complain. I'm like, oh, what are you watching? Pitch Perfect? All right. And I'll sit there and just watch it. You know what I'm saying?
I'd change it. I didn't. It was okay for me. Like I said, I gave it a 5. It wasn't horrible. I chuckled at some parts. And again, for me, the music is mainly what got it to 5. Because there was some great music in here. It just brings you back to the freaking 90s and early 2000s.
Oh, yeah, man. Some of the music was awesome.
As Chris mentioned, No Diggity.
Breakfast Club.
The Breakfast Club.
Don't You Forget About Me. Iconic song.
Yep.
Star Wars, The Breakfast Club.
A Little Nelly.
They had Titanium.
Titanium. That shower scene, Anna Kendrick and Brittany Snow were legit naked. I was reading about her. Like I think she either was asked about it in like one of the late night interviews, or it came up. She's like, I forgot how she described
Lucky
it.
Stage crew, man.
She basically had Brittany Snow's body memorized because they got so comfortable naked around each other.
Jesus. Usually it's like they cover. Like they didn't show nothing. So you would think they had like those cutoffs or
like nipple tape or something like that.
Or shorts. Because they don't really show.
Because the most you get to see is maybe from the top of the cleavage. So you would think of, some nipple tape and they're still in underwear or something like that. But no, they were fully naked.
That's hilarious.
That's beautiful.
They drank tequila before that scene. I don't know why. I thought women are comfortable seeing each other naked. Like a guy, I can see like a lot of guys is like it's.
Oh no, dude. There's no question women are much more comfortable with that than men are.
So I don't understand, like, we gotta shoot the scene. You're gonna be naked. I'm gonna be naked. I gotta take shots. You know what I'm saying?
Maybe just to loosen up. Who knows?
It's Hollywood. Hold on, let me call my guy.
I guess we'll see how
buffet.
I guess we'll see how the P&P get together goes next weekend.
Oh no. There's no reason for any of us to get naked. I'll just leave.
You say that.
No.
It's getting.
The cock.
Let's turn it into, guys.
I'm out.
Aaron's like, I gotta go.
Just quietly walk out.
But no, Anna Kendrick is I'm a big fan of hers. Like I like
see the Sean chiming in there.
That's why her show what?
I assume he's referring to he heard about her talking about them being naked.
No, the tequila.
So yeah, probably
some kind of interview or something.
And he heard it on a show with Anna Carey.
I think Anna Kendrick has even put out a book. I like her though; she's awesome.
I should put out a book.
No one's gonna do a Full Monty. Not happening.
No.
Aaron, did you ever see Full Monty?
I've seen it.
That is
Male strippers.
No,
it was
was
like in England or something like that, or it was more British. I think there was a group of older guys. I don't remember what the motivation was. Did they need money? They decided to do a strip
money.
show.
They're older and they're like, we're not like no one. We're ugly.
They do, they do a strip show and just show
the girls like people like this. The dad, basically the dad bods. But this is a long time ago. So I'll tell you one funny part. So there's a scene where they got boxes on their junk. And they're wired, except for this one dude. He actually has it on because his thing is so big it holds the box. And then all the other guys are looking like, "How are you holding that up?" He was like, "What?" It's funny. There's some funny parts. But that's another Caucasian movie, Aaron.
It is. It's something we should put on when we repopulate these wheels.
Cheese and cracker wheel.
We could change it to the Caucasity wheel.
Mm-hmm. There you go.
So cheese and crackers. Okay.
Yeah.
The Caucasity wheel.
Once we do the refresh, the Caucasity wheel. A lot of Caucasity.
Oh man.
A lot of Caucasity in these two movies.
Yeah, man. I like Pitch Perfect a lot. I stick strongly with my 8. Besides loving the music, it is almost nonstop jokes, man. It is. It's really good.
Speaking music, at that sing off, you think she got ripped off because she didn't make the "it's" a plural?
Oh yeah, she was. I think
they were being. They did that on purpose.
By the way, I love Ace of Base.
I used to own the cassette tape.
I've been watching this documentary on Netflix called "This Is Pop," and different episode is about all kind of backstory on some kind of particular pop type music thing. Like the first episode was about Boys to Men, how they exploded, and then how the explosion of the white boy band basically killed their career.
Mm-hmm.
But one of the episodes is about how much of the pop music is written and produced and has come from Sweden.
Mm-hmm.
Basically starting with ABBA, but then Ace of Base is what really broke Sweden and the like music producers and songwriters and stuff.
I saw the sign. Then All That She Wants Is Another Baby.
Mm-hmm.
I used to own the cassette tape.
Yeah, man.
Like all the songs.
Yo, you know what's funny is for years I thought she was saying I saw the sun all the way up until tonight when I was watching the movie.
What?
I was like, oh, this makes way more sense.
Oh man, you know what's funny? You didn't understand that, but someone could drop a fucking like a mumble rap, and you know what the hell they're saying.
I'm not great with that. Old school rap, yes. This new shit, half time I don't know what these motherfuckers.
No, the mumble rap, man, like the fast shit. I'm like, the flow. Okay, the people are like, yo, we got flow. I'm like, do you even know what the fuck he said?
Nope.
Like,
If I can't sing along, I'm automatically out of the song.
Yeah, I'm like, yeah, it's crazy.
But
that's why I like old school rap better.
Oh hell yeah!
I don't like the new shit.
Some of the new stuff's not bad, but
nah, I'm
I
right
pick
out
and
of
choose.
I stick with my
Motley Crue, Bon Jovi.
Oh, that's old school, like 80s.
Skid Row.
Skid Row.
That's what you
I was listening. Hey, I was listening to some Skid Row before
18
this.
in Life.
And then I was on Spotify putting together some R&B songs.
Slippery when wet.
Oh, that's Bon Jovi.
R. Kelly.
Yeah,
my R&B list was Boyz II Men heavy, but I was still putting one together.
I Remember You.
Yeah, that's what I was listening to.
And there's 18 in Life. That's like the two.
Those are like the two songs.
Yeah. But yeah, they had great songs in here. Like I like how they did the. Cause I love that song. I'm not gonna lie. Breakfast Club.
That's a great song, man.
I love that song. It's like an iconic song.
Mm-hmm.
I will always like that. I mean, I listen to people covering it.
About me.
I heard a heavy metal version of it, regular hard rock version. I just like that song. I always did. And it was from that movie. It's the first time I heard it from that movie, Breakfast Club.
I was gonna say, do you think the movie helped you like it? And it was that scene.
I think that's the first time I ever heard it. I think
it was written for that movie.
I used to listen to a lot of 80s. I'm not gonna lie. I
thought it was written for that movie. I could be
could
wrong.
Have been. You could have been. It was Simple Minds.
Look, he talked about it being the song that broke Simple Minds. I think it was for that movie though.
It could have been. Maybe that's how first time I heard it. But ever since then, that's the movie you think of as soon as you hear that song too.
Oh yeah,
automatically. Now, did you see Breakfast Club? Anybody?
Yeah,
I know. I
haven't seen it in a while, but I've seen
it.
Okay,
I'm sure years ago.
Yeah, I haven't seen it probably over 10 years.
I think I put it on the wheel, one of the wheels.
Somebody did. Somebody definitely did. I know my wife loves that movie, but she loves like the 80s shit, like we all do for the most part. But damn, I'm glad we're getting better films next weekend to review.
I don't know, Aaron. You've been on a streak, man.
Yeah, Aaron has not been enjoying life the last couple of weeks.
It's this movie. I really thought he was going to like it.
By the way, since I missed the La Bamba and Waterboy episode, I give La Bamba an 8.
Okay.
I actually think it could have been longer. I really enjoyed it.
I did too. Yep.
I thought they could have gone a little more in depth. It was 100% clear. They didn't even. I don't even think they tried to make it look like he was really singing in the movie. Yeah. That part was Waterboy. I give a fucking 9. I was dying. I haven't watched it in so long. I was dying all the way through that.
Okay.
That was peak Sandler. It was great.
That was when he was top of the world there.
In fact, when we watched Big Daddy, I remember making a reference to the Waterboy. The Waterboy came out when they were filming Big Daddy, and it had taken off so much they increased the budget for Big Daddy for them to just fucking dick around.
And that's how Big Daddy became like
freeform lines and stuff.
That's why, Aaron, you're like, oh, you enjoy Big Daddy better. It's because Waterboy was just a hit. They put more money into the Big Daddy.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
So more money, more quality of the movie, I guess. Don't get me wrong, it's not always right. Like some movies I'll put like fucking 300 million in and it only makes like 60 million. It bombs. It's like horrible.
I bet you they put a lot of money into the fucking lake house and that shit sucked.
I bet all that money just went to Keanu Reeves and Sandra Bullock.
I'll tell you right now. I'm on here. Let me check.
I'm sure most of the money went to the two main actors there.
Let's see if they tell you.
At this point, I'm trying to figure out how much Avatar 2 is going to cost.
Who cares?
Oh my God, they don't tell the money.
Gotta get it done.
Oh, here we go. The budget was 17 million estimate. Gross U.S. and Canada 65 million.
For what movie?
The Lake House.
The Lake House.
Oh wait a minute, no, I'm wrong. This is Pitch Perfect. I'm in the wrong movie, guys.
I didn't realize
Bad.
Richie Valens saying "Oh Donna."
Yeah,
Mhm.
he sings in the phone booth.
Yeah.
He had a girl, and Donna was her name.
I knew all those. I grew up on those songs, so I was a fan of his.
Like I knew the song, I just never knew it was him.
Yeah.
I gave La Bamba 8.5.
I think I gave it an 8.
What did I give La Bamba?
Yeah, you both gave it an 8, or you gave it an 8. James and Chris, you gave it a 7. I don't remember what you guys gave for Waterboy, though. I didn't get that rating.
All right, so 40 million for Lake House. It only made 52.3 million in U.S. and Canada.
Oh
worldwide is 114.
That's not a lot for a worldwide movie.
Nope. So
with
kind of
Sandra
bombed.
Bullock and Keanu Reeves, that is not a lot at all.
No,
that's
and IMDb rated it at 6.8.
That seems high.
Out of 145,000 votes.
I mean,
that's only 145,000 people, though.
Yeah,
it's only 145,000 people.
That's a lot of
people.
So
it's a drama, fantasy, romance. How about drama, boring?
I don't think boring's a category.
Snooze fest.
Not usually.
Shouldn't have happened.
Dumpster fire.
I'm not going dumpster fire, but boring. Boring is.
No, it was extremely boring. Boring. That's the first word that came out of my mouth when I was watching. I was like, "This shit."
Told you, man. Make it 15 minutes long. Call it Speed 2, and you have 2 movies that are better than stuff that has come out.
Well, Speed 2, like you said, Speed 2, Revenge of the Bus.
Yeah. The bus's revenge. I like that. I like that phrase better.
Yeah, it's. I can't wait. I guess I can't wait for next week. I'll say that because I want to have like a back-to-back good movies.
Yeah, I know. I'm shocked. Like Aaron's been on like a slump of like rating movies like crappy, like decent movies. He's like, no.
Well, but I mean, last week I gave La Bamba 8.5. I gave The Waterboy a 5.5. The week before that, I gave Bill.
Yeah, Waterboy. I was shocked at Waterboy too with the comedy in that. It didn't hit you. You didn't enjoy it that much.
Not and then with Bill and Ted, I gave that a -2 because I didn't find that funny at all. I was actually getting angry. But I gave The Green Mile a 10.
I think I'm starting to get a pattern here. There's a certain style of comedy you don't like.
The stoner comedy?
I don't think it's just stoner. I think it's like
just general stupid comedy.
Yeah, like the quick like say Fat Amy, like or Waterboy. It's just the quick little jab jokes.
I think it depends.
It's like he's not getting them. I think the joke is not in like deep enough for him. I think when they're quick like that, you're like, eh.
Because I like Will Ferrell's movies and he has those quick, silly, stupid jokes too.
Yeah, but he does the faces and he does shit to go with.
That's true. He is very animated. He's very animated, which helps.
Like the drum thing. Like if he just said, "I'll put my balls on your drums," and just left it at that, you do a chuckle. But he ran to the fucking room and put nuts on the drum set. You know, they add to it. You see what I mean?
Yeah, he does do it. He has a more physical aspect.
Yeah,
that helps.
So I think
when he teabags the drum set, yes.
Aaron don't like.
I try, man. I try.
Teabagging the drum set?
No, like in these movies, but I just can't. I can't help it, especially with like comedies. Like if I don't laugh, really, to me, it's not a comedy. I know it's a comedy, but to me, if I don't laugh, it's not a comedy to me.
See, I never watched a comedy that rarely seen a comedy that made me like laugh. Like if I chuckle at multiple parts, I enjoy it. Even if it's a chuckle. Like if it's two chuckles through the whole movie, I'm like, I laughed a couple times.
See,
but if I'm like chuckling,
there's ones that make me like when we reviewed what the fuck is it called? Paper Soldiers.
See that I was chuckle. That wasn't like
I got high in my
I had some chuckles. Pitch Perfect. I was kind of laughing consistently throughout.
Yeah, me too. That's what I'm saying.
We'll find something. We'll find something.
Man. I'm with
Deadpool.
I'm
Deadpool.
with guys.
Deadpool. Whatever.
Deadpool. Dude, if you give a low score on Deadpool, I'm gonna have to take a hiatus from this show.
I'm never coming back.
You hear this?
I'm gonna listen. I don't.
Don't
I'm
say.
Starting to second guess his ratings.
I'm petty. I can be petty, and I'll just do that at a spite, just because.
Oh man,
it was a good time, man. I'm just saying.
Deadpool is Deadpool's fucked up. First rated R superhero movie.
I'm ready
for
for
that. There's a reason they make it rated R.
Oh, it's fantastic.
I'm ready for it. But I guess we can get this one wrapped up.
I would have taken a rated X or NC-17. I really would have give me more.
Yeah. Deadpool 3 comes out next year, I think.
I gotta see that shit.
So you gotta watch 1 and 2 before 3 comes out.
I do.
He's got time.
He's got to watch the Christmas special. He's got to watch the musical.
So the Christmas special is just part. Is it part 1 or part 1? Part 1, and they just take out the fucked up shit.
Yeah, but it's also narrating, has cutscenes with him and Fred Savage.
Yeah, the Princess Bride shit. Him telling the story when she's in bed.
That's so fucking random.
It's funny. See, when that first came out, I was like, they made a Deadpool already, a new one? And I watched it, and I was like, wait a minute, it's the same fucking shit. But it was still funny.
Did you... The trailer where he dresses as Bob Ross. I think it was a trailer.
I got that pop figure.
The trailer for the first movie, was it? I think that was one of the best movie fucking trailers I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah, I got the pop figure.
Like, where he just goes, God, I love cocaine.
Shit.
Yeah. Oh man.
I'm gonna watch Deadpool tomorrow just for fun.
I got
I'm gonna watch it soon.
I'm in the middle of Jason Goes to Hell right now. I watched all
man.
Friday the 13th. I started a day and a half ago.
See, I like them. I can't do it. I try to find new
dog.
I just finished Midnight Mass. I finished Squid Games, and I just finished
I gotta watch
another horror one called Marianne on Netflix.
Dude, I finished Midnight Mass, and I highly recommend that. That is some of the best acting I've ever seen.
I gotta check that out.
That was fantastic. The guy that plays the priest is
fucking Hill House and Blind Manor as well. So yeah,
Blind Manor was okay.
The first
one was better.
Yeah,
on Hill House was way better.
House of the Witch last night too, on Netflix.
Okay,
I've been searching down the shows. Like I'm trying to find new shows to watch, and I've been binging them like in fucking 2 days. I'm like, fuck. Now I need to find something else to watch. I'm gonna watch Halloween Kills tomorrow, though.
Nice.
I gotta watch that too. It turns out we do have Paramount, and I've been paying for it and didn't know it.
I thought it was Peacock.
Or Peacock.
Oh.
Nice. I can't keep track of the streaming services.
Yeah, I know there's so many.
So fucking many. But let me pull this up really, really, really quick.
What we doing?
So Horror Haven LLC, go check that out. Anywhere you can listen to podcasts, including YouTube. Horror Gamer, go check that awesome horror YouTube channel out. You're gonna get some awesome, amazing horror content on there. Dreams the Creator, photography, videography, edits photos and videos and all that amazing stuff. Hit him up at Dreams the Creator, Facebook, YouTube, and IG. Puerto Rican Chris.
And you catch me, the Worst Damn Gamer, here on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Twitch, gaming Fridays and Saturday nights. Sometimes it's horror stuff, sometimes it's Apex, sometimes it's Wheel of Fortune. You never know what you're going to get. Catch The Devil Made Me Do It, which is a serial killer podcast on the same places, Facebook, Twitch, YouTube, and Instagram as well. Any last words? Joe's got a whole slew of different types of horror-related and dark realm stuff going on for you on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and Instagram as well. So good at scary. Hit us up if you got a project you've been working on. If it's 30 minutes or less and you want to give us permission to review it, we'll do that on Horror with Sir Sturdy Tuesdays or Thursdays. Drop it in on Facebook or Instagram, and we'll check you out.
And speaking of Horror with Sir Sturdy, and as he said, dropping these films on Tuesdays, or dropping these episodes on Tuesdays and Thursdays, recording them live every Tuesday, Thursday, 9 o'clock. Again, it's every Tuesday and Thursday, 9 o'clock Eastern time. Come check us out. Facebook, YouTube, as well as Twitch, horror_with_Sir_Sturdy, or Horror with Sir Sturdy on Facebook and YouTube for the live shows. Popcorn and Pints every single Saturday, same place. Everywhere you can find these two shows, because we also put them on each other's Facebook pages. So you'll find Horror with Sir Sturdy on Popcorn and Pints. You'll find Popcorn and Pints on Horror with Sir Sturdy, just so it gets out there more. So check out all the shows. Check out both shows, people. You're going to have an amazing time with that. Thanks for coming in, Mom. And thanks for coming in, Sean.
Yo, thanks, new man.
Let's check out all this. Sean, there's some fun shows. Horror with Sir Sturdy is a fun live show. Deep Focus Cinema is another fun live show. on Facebook and YouTube. And then as far as like a pre-recorded show, Stories from the Bar is another show. You can catch that anywhere you can listen to podcasts, including Facebook, Instagram, Twitter.
Absolutely.
So go check that out. Have a great night, everybody. Try not to get urinated on.
Every time.
I can't help it.
My goal is to. Is that wrong?
Well, pee on Aaron?
No. Don't
I think Aaron secretly wants someone to pee on him.
No, I don't.
Somebody's in the golden showers and won't admit
I
it.
know. You better talk to your wife about that.
Hey, we got a P&P to get next weekend. The P&P party. So we'll see.
The OnlyFans coming to you soon on Patreon. Showers with Sir Sturdy. No.
Oh, no. And on that note, people, thanks for coming by. We're out. Peace. No naked showers with no. Don't listen. He doesn't